10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bromingo. Instead of 0.
Yeah.
Bromingo.
Bromingo.
That was pathetic.
Okay, hold on. Can we cut that short? Cut this in post.
Stop.
That was fucking pathetic.
Yeah, we heard you the first time. We heard you. Okay, we got you. Okay, what's up? What was pathetic about that? Huh? There?
That was one of our weakest starts to date.
I know, but come on now. Let's try something. Let's not get down.
Oh my god, dude. We're off to the worst start, dude.
Guys.
This is the 40th episode.
Oh
Guys.
no!
No way. Guys, this is a serious episode.
Yes.
This is a really, really serious episode.
A very serious episode. And from this moment forward, the next person to smile is the biggest loser. The last person to not smile is the biggest winner.
Mike is smiling right now.
Oh, I'm the biggest loser. What can I say?
You didn't even stand a chance.
Hey, man.
And the piddling
smiling.
lack of effort just continues on and on and on.
Oh.
You fucking lost. And here I am.
Smiling.
Yeah,
You're smiling. You're smiling.
Guys, this
We
has been
all
episode
smiled
40
in less
of
than 5 minutes.
Bromingo.
In less than
Because
5
Blake
minutes, we're all
already
geeking.
smiled, bro.
We're geeking in less than 5.
Scream at you right now.
It's episode 40.
40.
Oh,
It's
man.
Bromingo advice.
Hey, I think it's time for Bromingo advice.
It's time for Bromingo advice.
All right, so we got some people on Reddit who could use some help.
They could. A lot of help.
Hey, they all could use some help.
Everyone
all
on
those
Reddit, get
freaks
help.
on Reddit.
They could.
Get help.
Oh, Reddit
All right.
users.
I've got quite a few here. I'm just gonna read them in the order that they were sent.
Yeah,
that
sure.
they're on
Hit
my
us with
phone.
it. Hit us with it.
And because they're all good. This is a great crop. I thought that when I looked through them, when you sent them to me, this is a great crop. You found
Thank
some
you,
really
thank
good
you.
ones. Let's fire through them though, because there were a few of them. Can I wear a real wetsuit to an under the sea themed party? I hate springing for costumes I only wear once, not to mention environmental costs. What? But I also don't want to look like the prick who overdid it and took himself too seriously with his own wetsuit. Good thought. That's a good thought.
That's a
from this
good
person.
thought.
Not to mention, it's pretty tight. See, there's a lot of reasons not to wear the wetsuit in my mind right now.
Yeah.
The party is about 80 people, about half of which I know. It's more of a club thing than a sit down. I'm genuinely curious. Wear the wetsuit.
Yes,
wear the
Wear the
wetsuit.
wetsuit. Here's what I do.
Wear
Everyone.
the wetsuit.
Yeah, because
Yes.
he's
Be that
literally
guy.
thinking like, yeah, I'm under the sea, you idiots. I'm gonna get wet. That's why you got to wear the wetsuit. He's not thinking
Wear
about
the
it in
wetsuit.
fun at all. He's being practical. I love it. That's so funny.
I love it. Wear the wetsuit.
Who'll
I
be
was
best
anti-wear the. Yes, exactly. Everyone's gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
That's the thing about going to any sort of like club hangout vibe. You want to dress like an anime character.
Yeah.
You want to dress like an anime one-off character that is like designed brilliantly in this eclectic, eccentric way. You want a friend of mine. Here's a prime example. We were just talking about this yesterday. A friend of mine wore a no parking tow away zone sign
Nice.
to one of the hyperpop raves that we went to out here. And by the end of the night, he hung out for an hour with both members of 100 Gex. That's what happens when you wear. That's what happens when you wear cool shit to the club.
You wear
That's
cool shit. You
amazing,
meet
yo.
cool people. Yeah. Yes.
All right.
I love that.
Fuck yeah.
That's
Shout
great.
out to Stanley, who's been on the pod. His bed is right there. My good roommate.
Hey,
Yeah.
Stanley.
He wore it's a great idea. He wore this sign.
Wait,
that
Stanley
just
was
said,
the one who met Hunter Gex?
Yeah, hung out with
wow.
them twice.
I didn't know
Hung
that.
out with them twice.
That's
Hung out with
awesome.
Laura Les twice. Yeah. Well, Stanley's just great. Like Stanley's a Hollywood king. He's just good at
The Hollywood
so
King.
Networking
good at
king.
networking.
Dude, he needs to be a guest
He's a
again,
networking
and then
king.
we can call him the Hollywood King.
The Hollywood King, Stanley.
Bromingo with the Hollywood King.
Yes, dude, 100%.
That was so funny.
So yeah, wear the wetsuit.
Yeah,
We'll
Wear
absolutely.
the
Wear the
wetsuit.
wetsuit,
My
dude. Make a
God, wear the
statement.
wetsuit. But I will say, the way it's written, you're like, don't wear the wetsuit. Don't wear the wetsuit.
Yeah,
Don't wear the wetsuit. And then it's the party is about 80 people. Wear the wetsuit.
Yeah.
Right away, it's like if you're one of 80, wear the wetsuit.
Yeah,
What the fuck? And it's not even 80 people he knows or she knows.
only about 40.
It's they only know about 40, so it's like half the consequences of even doing it.
Yes,
It's wear the wetsuit unequivocally. We're unanimous on that one.
100%.
Absolutely.
Next.
All right. anyone have any tactful ways to deal with a coworker who believes they're your boss or superior? This is a good question. This is a good question. In any thoughts on this one? I have some thoughts based on my own experience.
Yeah. Anytime they ask you to do something, you just say okay, and then don't do it.
That's
pretty much what you do. That's all you gotta do to take care of it. Is just go okay, and then you walk away.
That's what I do with customers. Nice. That's how I treat customers at the restaurant. They'll come in and they'll say things as specific as like, "You're gonna hook me up with blah 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 blah," right? You know, they skipped me on the meat last time. You're gonna make sure that doesn't happen to me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I got you, yeah, absolutely. And then I never make any effort whatsoever to do whatever they ask me. And if they come up to complain, I just go, "Oh."
But with a coworker, it's so different. It's because like you're getting paid the same amount as I am, and you're no higher or lower than me.
Yeah.
So
right.
You doing this is meaningless. You're wasting time.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. So what I was thinking was, one, either tell them, be straight up and be like, "Hey, we're coworkers, right? And I have my way of doing it. So why don't you let me do it my way, right?" So say something that's straightforward to them.
Yeah.
Or go straight to putting sugar in their gas tank.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Love it.
I say
Those
go
are both-
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it fucks it up.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Bad?
It gunks it up. Yeah. Those are
Even sugar's even bad for your
great
car.
pieces of advice. Those are great pieces of advice, both of them. And people should be lucky to take them that listen to the show. But you just like, I don't know if Mike will agree with this. You're a person who loves to exist within the conflict. You don't feel uncomfortable in that.
Me or
like
him?
that. Whereas like Blake.
Yeah.
So whereas like Mike and I would never do that first thing. Would you ever do that, Mike? Where you're just like, someone is acting like your boss that's on the same level as you, and you just tell them, "Hey, like I'm gonna do my thing." Like I would just ignore them.
Yes, because they're being ignorant, so you have to ignore them.
But they should feel grateful that I don't say.
But here's the
"Hey,
thing: nobody
asshole, you're
gives
not
a
my
fuck,
boss."
though. Nobody gives
Right,
a
of
fuck.
course. I'm just saying, like I just would never care enough. But also, here's the thing: is it's different between different like work settings.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It
changes overall.
Is that like you should be able to walk up to them and tell them, but sadly, I feel like anytime that happens, it always turns into a bigger thing because then they fight back and then it goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
It could,
but I feel like that's a larger outcome than it actually going smooth, which is sad because it should be able to just talk like that. But fucking,
how in like movies and shit, they always say like if you're going into a prison, just like throw a punch at the toughest guy.
Yeah.
I've heard that advice in like a lot of movies and shit. It's like probably not a good idea, but
no, yeah. Because then, dude, oh my God, Blake,
I'm saying
that's
the mentality I have.
Hold on, no, if you went, I'm just trying to picture.
That's the mentality I have, bro.
Imagine Blake
if you know I'll take one punch, then you know I'll take a second punch.
I know, but I can just picture you walking up to the biggest dude in prison and you just like hitting him, and he just goes.
Yes, he doesn't flinch, but I think the idea behind that is that even though you're gonna get your ass kicked by doing that, you show them that you're not a pushover.
True, but like I feel like you die.
Possibly.
That's like
possible.
Wow, I'm getting nervous thinking about this actually happening one day. Imagine, oh my God,
I'm sturdy.
Nah,
you would die if you walked up and punched the strongest gust of wind that was in the prison.
That's what I'm trying to say.
The strongest breeze that would waft through the prison walls, through the concrete and bars.
I'm not saying this is what I'm going to do. I'm
the
saying
dude's
I've
first
heard
step
this.
would like knock you down. He'd just walk up to you and you'd fucking break.
I've watched a lot of things with it's like people who've been in prison and they give like stories and advice on stuff. And I think the biggest universal thread in regards to like fights is you have to fight back.
Yes.
Anytime. If you're gonna get your ass beat, if you're like a bunch of guys fighting you, you have to at least try and put in an effort.
Or you'll show them that you're the push, the guy you
really become like the lowest of the low.
That target, yeah.
Yeah, but here's the other crazy thing is like if we were to go to prison, any of us, we almost 100% would have to become white nationalists.
Oh man,
and that's
Terrible.
so it's so
okay.
crazy.
Hold on. We gotta.
Next topic.
All right.
No cheers. No
Hey,
cheers.
who's got any cool band names? We got any cool
No.
band names?
No. We can stick on this. It's
Look,
just
they're
a sad
literally leaving the room.
truth.
We got people leaving the room.
The audience is leaving.
That's like what anyone will tell you about Southern American prisons is they're practically segregated.
Okay.
The gang wars are so deep. They're so deep, and ingrained in everything. That's like Northern American prisons too. But like they especially say it in the South, like Arizona.
Billy, I appreciate all this knowledge.
This is blowing my mind right now that you're telling me
we don't know what it's like.
that there's I can be free and not a Nazi.
Yeah.
Or incarcerated and a Nazi. And those are my two
Yeah,
options.
those are the that's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Trust me, I know it's fucked up.
Were we giving advice?
Well, we were supposed to be giving advice.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
now we're
wait.
talking about him being free and not a Nazi, but in jail.
All right, and this is the next piece of advice. This is actually the next piece of advice. I dropped my phone in my spaghetti and sauce. What do I do? Do you guys want to quickly segue from the deep race war within American prisons into wiping spaghetti ragu off your phone? Wiping some spaghetti ragu off your phone?
Oh, my head hurts.
Sorry, man. I read a lot about prison.
I say wipe it off and then make sure you
That's not what someone says who reads a lot about prison. That
Put it
sounds
in
like
rice.
I'm lying.
Put it
But
in
I do.
rice.
I like reading about prison
Put the
stuff.
phone
Yeah,
in
I mean,
rice.
it can't be that wet. What do you have, like watery ass spaghetti? Are we really gonna just?
No,
keep
next
talking
question.
about spaghetti?
Next advice.
Was it ziti or was it rigatoni? What kind of pasta was it? Because if it was actually
That's a great
spaghetti, it's
question.
gonna get in the
It's
sound
spaghetti.
holes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna work its
thin-
way up the phone.
Now, I think there's an important question
Angel
that
hair is
isn't addressed
delicious.
here. Yeah, angel hair is amazing.
The
Yeah.
best
I
fucking
think there's
pasta
an important.
It's good.
There's an important question that isn't addressed here. Was there a piece of garlic bread positioned anywhere on the plate that might have helped the phone bounce off and not fall flat
True.
into the spaghetti?
Or graze up
Garlic
against
bread
it
could
and
have been a
fall
great
into the
shield.
sauce. Graze up against it and fall into the sauce.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's because garlic bread it's blocky. You know.
It's blocky.
Yeah, garlic bread.
Is that how you would describe it?
garlic
Is
bread?
that your
Do you wanna
final
go to
answer?
war?
No, but like the shape of it, like it's bread, garlic.
It's blocky.
Bread is blocky. What do you mean?
Next advice, bro.
Okay, whatever.
It's I sort of get what he's saying,
Thank
where
you.
it's like bread will.
Bread is
act
not
as
a
sort of
circle. It's not a square. It's not a
rectangle.
rectangle.
It's a prism.
It's no, it's a prism.
It's a rectangular prism.
Where
Yeah,
are
it's
you
a
getting your
rectangular
freaking
prism.
bread
Of
from?
sorts.
Candyland?
It's rounded on the edges.
Well, so yeah, it's a 3D. Yeah, it's a 3D. All right, my boyfriend likes Doja Cat more than me. Yesterday, my boyfriend told me he would pick Doja Cat over me, and that if we were both in a room, he would fuck her. I'm upset. What do I do?
Doja Cat's lit. I'm sorry, you got some competition there. Doja Cat is
makes-
fucking. She doesn't want to hang out with Doja Cat. Come on, hang out with Doja Cat.
Come on.
She's
You wouldn't
lit.
want to watch your boyfriend have sex with Doja Cat.
You have to accept that like this is
She's dope.
this is the definition of an acceptable hall pass. This is the sort of person who should be your boyfriend's hall pass.
Like you're giving this
just
dude a
think-
story for the rest of his life.
one of the most beautiful, talented people in pop culture right now.
Like, hey, your husband, one day, he's hanging out with his friends, and he'll be like, hey, guess what? I banged Doja Cat, dude.
And and I'm still with my my
still with my
girlfriend
wife,
because I
yeah.
love her so much.
Exactly. And then I'll just go,
I could have stayed with Doja Cat, but I didn't.
No way.
I think this comes down to more of an issue of there's no reason for this guy to say this obvious truth that he could have
Okay.
just kept to the chest.
Yes, I agree.
My parents want to circumcise me. I don't want to. How do I convince them not to do it? Then they talk a lot more.
Did a
I'll
baby
just
type
skim
that?
through it.
We're like,
No,
how
no.
old is this dude? How old is this dude?
There's more details.
I need to know the age.
So for context, I'm 14, male, obviously,
Whoa.
and lives in the Philippines, which circumcision is seen as a rite of passage.
Oh.
I didn't do any research on this. So I don't know anything about this. And people lie on Reddit a lot.
People should do their own
No,
research,
I know.
but
I
for
think
the
this is
sake,
a thing. I think it. No, I think it's a thing. I think it's a thing.
people should do their own research, but for the sake of the segment, let's believe this person.
No, because I watched
Absolutely.
Tiger Belly. You know Tiger Belly podcast?
Oh,
Yeah, I
Bobby
know
Lee.
Tiger
Bobby
Belly,
Lee has
yeah.
never said
Bobby
anything
Lee's
untrue.
No, but here's the thing. His girlfriend.
Yeah, he's
Kalila,
never lied in his life.
Oh no, dude, I love this podcast. His girlfriend Kalila is from the Philippines.
Oh,
And
okay.
and like she's always talking about like crazy shit like this. Yeah, dude, nuts.
So think about this. I had to make my confirmation. I didn't have a choice about that, and I was 17, right? And that was a religious thing.
So they could.
So my mom made me do
Well,
that.
Blake, you don't have shit to talk about because you're not circumcised. So you don't fucking know what it's like, bro.
Cut.
You don't fucking.
You're not
know what it's-
circumcised.
Not cut.
You're
Not
not
cut.
circumcised.
Oh, I'm not.
You are
I'm
not
not
cut.
cut. I'm not cut.
What? I
not
never
cut,
knew
no.
this. I never knew this. What? Wow.
We're
wow.
not gonna have the circumcision talk and not bring it up. Like you don't.
I had no
have-
clue all these
you
years.
don't have-
Really? You do?
I got a little extra skin in the game, guys.
Nice, dude.
A little extra skin in the game.
Nice, dude. You ever hide shit in it and tie it up? Like, you ever do something like that?
No, Michael.
Michael,
please.
Michael, just
Hit the
say it,
button.
dude. Go through.
Here's
Dude,
what
you
I'm.
could be like a drug mule. You could be like a drug mule. You could put like a bunch of shit in tie it up. Joey Diaz did that.
Here's what I'm confused about.
Yeah, the helmet. He tied up the helmet.
I know for a fact that in the Jewish faith, once you are past being a baby, all they need to do is draw blood. They just pinprick you.
Oh.
They don't cut anything off. It's a circumcision as long as you just kind of the rabbi just pricks you,
Your
does
dick?
whatever prayer. Yeah,
Okay.
your dick.
Okay.
And the reason I know this is that a friend of mine's dad got circumcised at his bris, where they chopped his fajula off.
Well, that's what happens, right? You have there's a party, and the is it a rabbi?
I
Does a
believe
rabbi
so.
do it?
A rabbi does it. Yeah.
You
But
know,
a rabbi did the baby, my friend, when he was a baby, and then my friend's dad was like, I'm not circumcised, and the rabbi was like, well, I have my kid, So he's like,
wow.
he took him in a back room and pinpricked. The Philippines are crazy though, as far as things I do know about, because they crucify someone every year to celebrate Jesus, and the person lives. You can live, with just holes in, having gotten a couple holes in your hands. It's actually an honor in these places where they do it to be picked to play Jesus in the reenactment, and they go all the way. They crucify.
That's wild,
crucify him.
yo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so
it's
interesting.
It's kind of metal. Kinda cool.
It's very metal. How does this kid save his skin?
You gotta
I think
get
he's
out of there.
fucked.
You gotta get out
I
of
think
there.
he's fucked.
I think
unless
he's
he
fucked too. I
leaves.
think
Yeah.
that
Get out
thing's
of there.
coming off.
You want to buy this kid a jet? When was this posted?
Oof. Well, it's hard to say just because this was 27 days ago when Blake took the picture.
Yeah,
Andrew.
27 days from
So
yesterday.
that's-
28 days ago.
So
That's 28
if
days ago,
listen,
yeah.
kid, if you by God happen to find this episode next week when you still haven't,
He calls us and he's like, "Oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be."
get out of there, kid. Run.
I was really nervous, but they numbed it up.
We're sending Tom Hanks.
Right. This next one actually poses an interesting question.
Okay.
My son, 15 years old, earns more than me and my wife and has offered to take care of the house. What should I do?
Let him ball
According-
out.
According to his YouTube analytics and his merchandise shop, he makes my salary in a month. He's offered to pay off our home, bills, debt, whatever we need. I don't think our financial burden should be something he needs to worry about. What do I do?
Listen.
He broke the cycle.
If you
he broke
have
the cycle. That's what he did.
This is
dude.
like having a computer. This is like having a server in your house that's mining Bitcoin and being like, "But should I tap into it?" Dude, take it. You made that child.
Let this kid do what he's doing.
You made a little money machine.
Support him. Support him.
Support him. Hey, be
Your
nice
kid's
to him.
balling. He's living a dream right
This
now.
kid probably all this kid needs is probably like a bag of Sour Patch Kids, a little
He's
bit of Mountain
15.
Dew, pizza on Fridays,
No, he's 15,
You know-
dude. He wants to fucking probably.
Pornhub Premium.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, thank you. But let's just think about, what's going to make the best version of this kid as an adult. It's staying in the house that's about to be foreclosed while mom and dad fucking break their backs at the paperweight factory, making paperweights, fixing the machines that make paperweights, while you grind Fortnite and you get that battle pass and you earn everything that you need. And you
get that Naruto
and
skin.
And you talk to chat and you read all the fucked up shit that these grown adult men
and then you
are saying about you in the chat. All these pedophiles on fucking Twitch talking about you in such a gnarly, crazy way that you could barely comprehend as a 15-year-old. And you're thinking, I see my parents suffer. I see them suffering day in and day out, 10-hour days, grinding like I grind at the Fortnite Battle Pass, but on their feet. I'm sitting in a chair and they're on their feet. And all I want to do is give them a small sliver of this. But good parents, and get us a better house and take us into a better neighborhood and get myself in a better school. And some of those stuff you can do. Some of those things you can definitely do, like take your money and better your education. Take your money and get yourself good SAT tutors. Get yourself into a good school because you're going to be able to afford it now, kid. You need to think about the future. Who gives a fuck about the house? Who gives a fuck? You're not going to live in that house your whole life. Your parents are. You're going to leave them in that house to continue the life that they created for themselves. And you're going to go on to make the better life that you've already started for yourself. No, don't take the money, but yes, use it to better his life. That's what
and get the Drew Royales.
Yeah, count your victory royale. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
No, but in reality, you have to set up a whole. He's going to take a scoop out of all his money to
just
start going.
Yeah, but let him keep that money. He's working hard for it. Good for that kid.
And maybe use some of it for like karate lessons if you want.
Sure, learn something cool. Like pilot.
Yeah, pilot lessons. Yes,
that'd be cool. Buy, dude. If he saves up enough, he can totally buy a private jet.
Yeah, definitely a PJ, or
dude, and then he can fly anywhere he wants.
Another whole aspect of this. Another whole aspect of this is your son is stupid. He's 15 years old.
Oh,
he's dumb. You know what I mean?
That's
so it's
good.
Like letting him do what he wants with his money is a slippery slope. Even if the first one is paying off the house and the bills, it's like this is not gonna last forever. How many 15-year-olds are still making the money they made then when they're 20 now? Life starts and ends before you're 20 fucking one these days.
And what if
he's going to be retired at 21.
Yeah.
So it's like the money's not going to be coming in. He needs to save it as much as he can.
What if the kid's an absolute asshole, though, and he's like throwing Project X parties day and night, and his parents are like, son, your mother and I have work in the morning. And he's like, and?
He's like, who paid for this house?
I'm sorry, Maggie. Who paid for mortgage this month?
All right, so that pussy dad that gets cucked by his son is done.
Let's call it a segment. Let's call this segment for now.
We got it. We've asked Reddit enough.
And we got another segment coming up right now, though.
Oh, yeah.
Called Try That Thing.
Try that thing. Try that thing.
Do we have that theme song?
I got this thing I want you to try. You know what time it is. Oh, try that thing. 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 Try that fucking thing.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, guys. Today we're trying Flaming Hot Mountain Dew with crushed up Benadryl. No. This is Mountain Dew Flaming Hot Dew with a blast of heat and citrus.
We always do spicy things. We gotta.
Yes, but
I hate the spice.
I know. We need to break it.
Like,
We need to, maybe bring something for us to try next time.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm being nice to you now, Mike. I didn't mean it like that.
Whatever. I don't know where you are.
Whoa.
Let me get a sniff of that.
All right. It smells like an orange if you put hot sauce on it.
Oh, this could be good.
It could actually taste good.
This could be good.
I want first sip, though.
You do the first sip. You have chapstick on.
Wow. Okay. I'm severely underwhelmed. Severely underwhelmed. I got a little tingle in the back of my throat from that. But it just tastes like Mountain Dew, right?
This is just like, yeah.
Right?
They got everybody. This is just like Mountain Dew in a fucking bottle.
Mountain Dew? Good one, bro. You got us. You got us.
Billy, here.
Wait, well, he's going to be right here. He's going to be right here.
Oh, Billy, hold on. All right, she got some. Ooh, hold on, though. You feel that little tingle, that cinnamony flavor?
Yeah, I don't like that, whatever it is. I get
that's
I
like
get why you're saying
cinnamon.
cinnamon.
That's like a hot tamale, dude.
It's a
Wait
little-
a second.
a little too savory.
It's like a hot tamale.
I'm like, I think you're incorrect to say that there's cinnamon in that though. I don't think that there's cinnamon in
Aftertaste,
it.
definitely. There's an
I
aftertaste.
get a cinnamon vibe, but I don't
I
get
can
actual
feel it
notes
in
of cinnamon.
my chest. It's nice. It's warm.
It's not genuine cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Yeah, you feel it? Big
What?
time.
Somewhere in that family of spices.
Can you read the ingredients, Nate?
Come.
It says all come.
There's got to be something like it on there, dude. Like hot tamale, dude.
It's in the cinnamon family.
There's nothing on here that indicates anything spicy.
I will say.
Wait, what? What? There's no what's the chemical? The hot chemical? Capsaicin?
No,
They
that's
add
like
capsaicin,
fucking-
chili powder.
That's, no way. That would taste way different.
No, dude. If
Chili powder?
in a giant. Oh, I thought you were saying capsaicin.
No.
Capsaicin is just pure hotness.
Read it, dude. I don't know.
True.
It was
True.
Like a shot of Fireball.
Billy, I had an idea for a segment where we make you eat a whole tomato. Right. And I was thinking we all eat our favorite our least favorite
Pretty good.
vegetable. Or since tomatoes
Oh, I
actually
hate
a fruit, but
peas, dude.
oh my god, Mike eats peas,
I hate.
and I eat an
Oh,
eggplant.
I really don't think I could do it. I hate peas. Like not, I for real hate peas.
I'm gonna feed you peas like a baby.
And then
dude.
onions is like a second, dude. Onions is like a kind of raw onion is rough, but I'll do it. It's not that bad.
Would you rather do a raw onion over a bowl of peas?
Yeah, facts. Raw onion or bowl pizza all day.
That's crazy.
Not a fucking
yo.
like onion, like you know what I mean?
Dude, that's
But-
fucking crazy, yo.
Great friend of mine from college, David, wrote an excellent sketch and made it. I don't think it's on YouTube anymore, but it was called A Mouthful of Peas. And it was about like this family having dinner and the kid doesn't want to eat the peas. And he goes, "Dad, get on your knees." And then he just shovels all the peas into the dad's mouth. And the mom's like, "Did you eat all your peas?" And the dad's like, "I ate all your peas," with all the peas coming out of his mouth. It was great. It was played up very well by them. Genius, David Potashnik, Claire Levine.
This pea talk actually reminds me of a poem I wrote.
Yeah? Do say.
Yeah.
Can I read it to you guys?
Please
Yeah,
do.
of course.
Peas
We
do.
always want poetry on the pod.
All right, this poem is called Pee Pee Poo Poo Time. Can you hit the music? Pee Pee Poo Poo Time. A short poem by Blake of the world famous full-on experience Bromingo show and audio podcast experience available on streaming services. This is Pee Pee Poo Poo Time. Pee Pee Poo Poo. Pee pee poo poo. I piss away the pain. I piss away that resides deep in my brain. I piss it all away. I piss to see another day. I piss and then I fart. I feel overwhelmed in my heart. Is it time for me and my poo poo to part? Will it be solid or more of a sharp? Pee pee, poo poo, pee pee poo poo, pee pee poo poo, pee pee poo poo. Thank you.
I love that. My only thought for that is that you could have implemented the time
Wow, man.
element in a little more.
That was
Beautiful. Great.
I genuinely think that was one of the best pieces you've written so far. Like for real.
Really?
No doubt.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
You're
That,
welcome.
I've never performed it live like that, so it
You
was,
gave one hell of a
I'm
performance.
still
You really
feeling it
did.
out. I'm working on it.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Yo, Mike, you like my chain?
Yeah, I love it. It's very MGK of you.
Yo, Mike. I'm taking this shit off, dude. No, I'm kidding. Fake chains only.
That's fake?
Oh yeah,
No,
I'm
it's not.
only rocking fake chains, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's probably like
dude.
stainless steel or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm going fake chains all summer. I think I'm gonna start wearing jewelry, because I look like the sort of guy that would wear rings, but I don't. I think I should get rings. I'm gonna get a nose piercing. I'm changing my
Like a
style.
clip-on? Like a clip-on, or
No,
you get a real nose
one.
piercing?
I'm changing my vibe, dude. I'm changing up my style. Okay, I'm rebranding.
You gonna go back to Hot Topic?
It's lit.
Hot Topic's not a thing anymore, dude.
No?
Well, where's a mall?
Providence.
Is there a Hot Topic in Prov?
Dartmouth.
Yeah. There is.
Boston,
Ooh.
New York,
Classic.
Seattle, LA, Wisconsin, Mississippi, Alabama, Orlando, England, Australia, China. Come on, baby. Where my malls at? Where my mall rats? I want to see my mall rats.
Beautifully put. Absolutely beautifully put.
That's my poem. Let's fucking go.
Mike,
The poem.
Mike, I have a question for you.
What's that?
I have a question for you.
Okay.
So I just want to ask you, what makes you different?
Yeah, Mike, what makes you different?
What makes you different? What sets you apart?
Well, we all have a gift in this world. And it's all about finding that gift. We're all different in our own way. And we all hold a very, very special gift in our hearts.
Amen.
Some of us are amazing cooks. Some of us are amazing organizers. Some of us are painters, doctors, lawyers, garbage workers, dishwashers, musicians. Every walk of life has a gift. And when you find that gift, you run with it. You make it your everything. No ifs, ands, or buts. When you find the thing that you love, your passion, and what you feel like is right, you go after it. And then that gift that you have, that gift, that's what makes you different.
Yeah, Mike. Dude, I'm fucking moved right now, bro. Holy shit.
But what makes me different is I'm fucking wicked chill, dude. I get that a lot. Like
Dude.
they're like, oh, this dude's really chill.
I didn't know you were
people
chill
are
like that,
always
bro.
like, people are always like, wow, like you're such a good dude.
Yeah,
The
he's left
smile,
behind.
the personality, the physique, it's all there. It's one whole Amazon Prime package, free shipping. Big man.
Lab with Mike today and get free shipping on your next Amazon Prime package delivery. Delivered by a drone.
Get a whole ass Big Mike Amazon Prime delivery delivered to your doorstep.
A Big Mike shaped drone. will
You'll know
deliver
it's
the
me if it comes
package.
in on a hand truck. And it's a box that's about 6'3".
They pull him off on a dolly like Hannibal Lecter.
And like, oh my god, the Big Mike's here.
I'm imagining.
That's my Halloween version. That's my Halloween version. I'm Santa Claus.
I'm imagining Mike getting lowered in by a drone onto a family's front step, and he's just like strapped in really tight. And they have to unpack him.
Oh my god. Yo, we didn't shout out our Bromingo VIP.
Oh, Steven, baby.
Steven.
VIP.
Steven.
You know what it is, guys. Steven loves us. And the
He's our
rest of you,
boy.
we're still working on it.
One of my favoriteest oldest
One day,
friends. One of my
You'll
favorites.
pay
Love
$1.
that guy.
What do they get with that $1? VIP club access.
Their name gets put right here.
Nice. And see this one right
our,
here?
on our web show.
See this one right here?
Yeah.
Steven? He is our number. Put some fireworks here. 1.
Number
Yes,
Moon.
he is.
Very nice.
And he was before the show too. We love him.
That's
we
a
love
fact.
Steven.
That's a fact. And on that note, let's wrap up the show.
Oh, man.
All right, great.
But
Yeah.
Mike, before we do this, I
We
need
got
you to
some
look
good
into my
stuff
eyes.
today, guys. Got some good stuff today.
We
boys.
did.
I thought so.
We
I
did.
thought so. Mike, I need you to look into my eyes. Keep a straight face.
Yep.
Okay. And we're going to say one word at a time back to one another,
Okay.
trying to make each other laugh, okay?
Okay.
And when the first person laughs, we're going to look in the camera and say, so-and-so lost. They're today's biggest loser. Thank you for watching NBC. Keep it easy. Don't be sleazy.
We can't say NBC.
Okay,
Yeah, you
cut
can.
the...
Yeah,
cut-
I
you
don't
can. No, yes, you can.
Can
Yes, you
we?
can.
Are we good
Yes,
with
you
that?
can.
Okay.
Yes,
YouTube, we can say
Yes, you
anything.
can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Just want to make sure. TikTok got us one
You can.
flag.
You can. And we're gonna. That's hilarious.
Okay. So what am I saying?
One word to try and make me laugh.
Okay. 1.
It's Bromingo advice.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Wait, what?
Okay. Go ahead. You go first.
Okay. Can it be one word?
One word.
Schnectady.
Thanks for coming to our show. It's time to go.
Hey, this is really distracting, dude.
Gooch.
Kilimanjaro.
Spotted dick.
Crust must.
Don't fall to your own demise. Hold on.
It's a lot of words you just said, Mike.
Those aren't my words. I'm just talking.
Bangarang.
Thinking.
That was your word. Oh,
Yeah, right.
and back to you. Oh, that's my word again. Oh, now it's your word.
Don't make yourself laugh now.
Scrum.
Semen.
Semen.
You guys gonna go through the Webster's dictionary? What's going on here?
That's how it's done.
All right. All right.
I'm Billy Broder. This is NBC's The Biggest Loser. Keep it easy, don't be sleazy.
Keep it easy. Don't be sleazy.
Keep it easy, don't be sleazy.
Thanks for coming to our show. It's time